While Travis Hunter was dominating during the spring game at Jackson State, they had an important visitor, big time visitor, 5-star on campus. Travis Hunter kind of proves why 5 stars matter. We're going to talk about it right after the bumper. It's good people. JeffLightsyJr here with the Black Boss channel with Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, while Travis Hunter was getting 2 picks, 2 interceptions, or 2 picks, 2 interceptions, same thing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and just going crazy on the Jackson State team, on his teammates, especially poor number 25. I'm sorry. But while he was doing that, there were a ton of top prospect visitors in the building at JSU, and one was a really good 5-star out of the class of 2024. His name is Hevin Brown-Shuler. Hevin Brown-Shuler was in the building at JSU, and I'm going to tell you why this is important. But Travis Hunter told you why it was important. Now, Hevin isn't the number 1 player in the country like Travis, so let's not compare him directly to Travis, but he is a 5-star out of Georgia. Sound familiar? Yeah. And so let's take a look at Hevin. He was on campus, like literally on campus. And Coach Prime has already told the world that's not good to allow top prospects on HBCU campuses. We've discovered that isn't great, and I'm interested to know if Hevin will come back to JSU. Now, he's only class of 2024, so he's only a rising junior. He only completed just his sophomore year. So he's got plenty of time before he has to make a decision. But getting the young men on campus is critical. It is crucial when recruiting. Now, let's take a look. So this was his post from over the weekend. You see he's rocking the JSU jersey. He's feeling good about being there on campus. Big dude, number 99 jersey. Got the, I believe they got the total 360 camera going. It's looking good. It's like he's having a good time. And then if you watch the game, obviously, he saw what Travis was able to do out there on the field. Now let's take a look at Hevin's 247 profile. You guys know I love to use 247. He is a 5-star composite on 247 out of Georgia. Now, he's only class of 2024, so they haven't given them rankings yet because, these guys were only sophomores last year. 6'4", 290 pounds, just a really big dude, really big-time prospect out of Pace Academy in Atlanta, Georgia. This is the type of talent that we continue to see be interested, like really interested in the HBCUs in the SWAC. Not just Jackson State, but we've seen Alabama State grab some big-time players. We've seen Grambling grab some big-time players. And not even just in the SWAC. We've seen Tennessee State grab some big-time transfers. But getting the young men out of high school is big. And I've also talked about the importance of being in on them early. And even if you don't land the young men out of high school, having that good connection where they've been on campus is also critical. You see some of the stiff competition. We're talking about Arkansas, Clemson, Florida State, Georgia, and Georgia Tech, all in on the young man out of Atlanta. But once again, even if Jackson State isn't able to land Hevin Brown-Shuler, they're already establishing a good connection because the young man was on campus during the spring game. If he comes back during a regular season game where I know they're going to average 50 plus per game, if you didn't think Jackson State was going to average 50,000 people a game at home game before the spring game, there's no way you don't believe that now. Like after what they were able to do on ESPN2, the access that was given by Coach Prime and on him, he was mic'd up, his coaches were mic'd up. Just the tremendous play of Travis, who everybody came to see Travis, and he delivered, right? He delivered like Beyonce delivers every time. He delivered like Jay-Z delivers or Drake or whoever. Like, when these big time people, these big time artists, I'm just using music as an example. LeBron James on the basketball court, Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Like, you're like, you come in like, we're coming to see this person. Gosh, I hope they don't have a bad game. Gosh, I hope they deliver. And then they go better than what you expected. Yeah, that's what Travis was. To get 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns and a pick all in the first quarter, and then to pick off QB1 Shedeur Sanders at the end of the game, he over-delivered, right? And so getting a prospect or prospects, multiple big-time prospects, but Hevin was the highest ranked prospect that I saw that was there as of now, getting him in the building, letting him see the upgrades that you're doing, that you've already done, and then that you continue to do with your football facility, and then showing him or allowing him to see in person another 5-star dominate that way before the season starts, and then you just automatically assume that he's going to be able maybe not to have that kind of performance every single game as a true freshman, but continue to have success. That's good. That's really, really good for a prospect to see that, for a prospect to see the transparency in the coaching staff, for the prospect to see and now Jackson State has, something to show. Like, hey, we won the SWAC last year. We went to the Celebration Bowl. We had a player of your stature, James Houston, that was able to come here and dominate, and now impact his his draft ability in the NFL. Because coming out of Florida, James Houston wasn't going to get drafted in the league. James Houston was a rotational backup at Florida. He comes to Jackson State and dominates. And I'm not saying he'll get drafted. We don't know. I think he will. I hope he does. I think he's deserving of getting drafted. But at least he has that opportunity. He has that chance. Out of Florida, he didn't have that chance. Now, I'm not saying Hevin is James Houston, but Hevin can come to Jackson State and make an impact. And watching Travis Hunter and seeing what he has been able to do just in this short amount of time does nothing but help. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is big, getting another big-time prospect. And like I said, even if you lose out to Clemson or to Arkansas or whoever, that transfer portal is real, real nice to Coach Prime and the Tigers. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JLightsy7. That is at JLightsy7. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.